Hello, everyone, boys, girls, everyone in between, pro gamers, noobs. My name is Survivor Terra, and this is Wildfrost. So, I actually had an idea for a cute little mini series I could do called Wildfrost 101, where I do a run of each clan for dummies. I actually tried to record a Snowdweller run for this already, but I was not going against the base Frost Guardian. And I want to run where I am, just so it'll be more accurate to people's first runs. So let's get in it. I'll try to explain everything in a way that would be understandable to someone who's never seen the game before. So let's run it. So there are three tribes you can play in. Each has different mechanics and gimmicks. And this is the difficulty bells. You can play at a 0 difficulty. There are 13 bells with different numbers of points. And if you have 10 bells on, you can get to the true final boss after the Frost Guardian. You can also play Overcranked with all bells on, and basically, once you complete a run with a bell on, you unlock that bell. I don't want to play the Blood Bell, so yeah. And once you get all the bells unlocked through a run, you can play Overcranked, but you'll only need 10 storm points to make it to the true final boss. So we got the Gunk Bell, so we gain a Gunk Fruit after each boss battle. You'll see that later. Frost Hand Bell, some enemies in boss battles will have the Frost Hand charms. Some card rewards will have Curse charms. We'll talk about those when we see them. Reduced enemy wave bell counter, so enemy waves spawn 1 turn faster. Frostborn Bell, some enemies have sun charms, and then Dread Bell, some enemies will be upgraded with any charm pulled from the charm pool. So we got our 10 bells, and we are going to do a Snowdwellers run today. So, when you're looking at your bosses, or your leaders, sorry, each of them have 3 stats, and then sometimes some card text. So the first stat is the health. The lose condition of Wildfrost is your leader dying, so you usually want to pick one of the leaders with higher health. So in this case, we probably don't want to pick Beak because they only have 8 health. Next is your turn timer. So basically, the way Wildfrost works is you have a deck of cards. Each turn, you play a card, and then the enemy's turn timer counts down, and then your turn timer counts down. So these guys will attack once every 5 turns. This guy will attack once every 4 turns. Then you also have your attack stat. So when this guy attacks, he does 1. And this guy attacks, they do 1. This guy attacks, they do 6. So we'll look at the card text real quick. So aimless means that this guy will hit a random target in the row. Well, on the board, all units with an attack stat get +1 attack. And then this guy does 4 damage to already damaged targets. So I'm going to go for my boy Dodge because 10 HP. And although there's only 1 attack, if the unit is damaged, they're doing 5 attack, which is pretty good to start out with. So next you get to choose from a bunch of pets. I have unlocked all the pets in the game. I am pretty sure that Snoof, Bushu, and Loki are the starters. And then you have to unlock the rest of these guys, but I'm not certain. But I like to take Spike because he has 2 teeth, which means that whenever an enemy hits into them, they take 2 damage, and it's very useful for the first fight. Penguins. So let's get into it. So since we have the Charm Bell equipped, normally there would be no charms, but this guy has the Teeth charm, so when he gets hit, gains 1 teeth. Pretty lucky that it ended up on a Penguin, because that means that we're not really hitting into him, and also when we see a charm in a run, we won't see it again. So this is the Wave Bell counter, so basically 2 turns there's going to be 2 enemies coming. I'm going to call it early, so that I can launch these snow sticks into the gobbling. And then, unfortunately, I do think the gnome has to die, which kind of sucks. This 3 snow really sucks, because I don't want Spike to take 3, because I want Spike to tank the penguins that come in on the next wave. So we are just gonna let our hero get frozen for a while so I can hit the goblin again. It's also very important on this first fight to hit the goblin as many times as you can because money is good. We like money here. So this is Big Ping. He's the boss, and once he dies, the fight is over, regardless of how many enemies are on the board. Okay, I'm actually gonna redraw to freeze this Waddlegoons, because then we can take home a 3-kill off Spike, and he won't die. Nice little triple. Big Ping goes up a bit, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? I want to kill this Waddlegoons now because I am very scared. And then we will let our hero take the 5 and hit the goblin one more time while he runs away. Another thing I forgot to explain is that you want to prioritize multi-kills, killing more than 1 unit at a time, because you get an additional 5 gold for each kill. So I think if we hit Big Ping once, yeah, no, you're doing this still isn't enough. I don't really care. Let's just kill you and then we'll slap you with a sword. So this is honestly pretty bad money for Penguin's fight, which is usually the fight that makes you the richest out of the first, I think 4 this can be? Okay. So let's get into the pathing mechanics. So after you finish your fight, you will get to take one of 2 paths with various different nodes on them. So the treasure node, you can choose from one of 3 treasures. Link Snail Cave node, you get a random amount of money. I think it ranges from like 35 to 70, and then Frozen Travelers, you get a 1 out of 3 unit pick. So it shows you 3 units, you can pick 1. So for the first fight, between the first and second fight, I like to prioritize looking at multiple units, just so I can have more units on the board, do more damage. Yeah. So we're gonna go this path and look at 2 different guys. So we have the units with these scrap health are called clunkers, and as you can see from the card text, they reduce by 1, but they can take any when they're hit, but they can take any amount of damage, and they'll still be reduced by 1. So this takes 1 damage, it dies. This takes 100 damage, it dies. Blocks the same hit. Pinkberry juice increases health by 4, and this is one of the curse charms from the bell I took. Normally it's not aimless, but since it has this aimless charm on it, I can't target it. And then we also have mobile campfire, which I think I am going to take because getting more attack is always good. Alright, so now we get to look at this traveler and the next one. So I think Foxy is well, Foxy has 3 Frenzy, which means he triggers 3 times every 3 turns, and while he does only have 1 attack right now, Snowdwellers. I keep wanting to call them Frostdwellers. Snowdwellers is probably the easiest clan to build attack in. Wart applies Shroom, which is a Snowdweller specific mechanic, which deals damage every turn and counts down every turn. So let's say he applied 2 poison to an enemy. At the end of the turn, the enemy takes 2 damage, and then the poison counts down to 1. Demona, whenever an enemy is hit with an item, applies 1 demonize to them, which doubles the next damage they take. I think these are all pretty solid picks and can all kind of determine where your run goes. I think I will take Wart for now because I mean, Foxy's objectively better, but Wart still has a 2 frenzy and he applies poison. And so that now here we have Fulbert, we got Lupa, and we got Snuff. So we definitely don't want to take Snuffle because he got a cursed charm that increases his attack timer by 1. I think yeah. So normally he's a good 4-turn counter, but because of this sad little anti-sun charm. He's at 5, so we definitely don't want to take him. So it's probably either Fulbert or Lupa, which kind of sucks because these guys are all pretty low in health. And I mean, Fulbert has good spice and shell synergy. Spice is what I was talking about that increases attack. But I am going to take Lupa. So what this means when hit boosts the random effects of an ally or enemy. So basically any card text that's in yellow, like see how Snoffle has 1 snow in yellow, can be increased by Lupa. So let's say Lupa gets hit on the board with Snoffle, that Snoffle would go up to 2 snow. Lupa gets hit again, Snoffle will go up to 3. I think I am going to take Lupa because I did pick Wart, and it will make his poison go up. So now, oh, you know what? I took Mobile Campfire, actually. I absolutely should have taken Foxy. Whatever. This is Snow Gobbler with the Acorn Charm is disgusting, by the way. Okay. We are going to let our Spike take the Uba Bear hit. We will let our hero kill Uba Bear and freeze this disgusting Snow Gobbler because, yeah. Jesus, 6 damage, Uba Bear. Alright, let's get Wart in first. Then I'm going to drop the Mobile Campfire so that Lupa can do a 4. This is a lot of damage. 6, 5, 1. We can only freeze one thing. Our hero, I think, has to take the 6, unfortunately, because I don't want to lose this campfire. It's a lot of our damage right now. And then I think I'm forced to freeze the Snow Gobbler, because if I don't, if I freeze someone else, he's going to go from 5 to 7, and Wart is dead, and there's no one else to take this 6. So, freeze the Snow Gobbler. Wart is aimless, so he might just hit the Gobbling twice, which is what we don't want. Good hits. Good hits. Alright, we have this Porcupine doing a 2 damage barrage. I think we're going to have him hit into Lupa and our hero. And I want my hero to kill the Snow Gobbler because he is scaring me. So see, Lupa got hit. Our hero went up from 4 additional damage to 5 additional damage. Alright. I am honestly terrified by this fight. So... okay, who's going in 2? You're going in 2, and you're going in 2. We can't let this happen. This isn't the end of the world, because we can let Lupa tank this, but we cannot let this hit happen. Yeah. I am very scared about this board. Okay. Freeze the Uba Bear. Then, we're gonna Sunrod our hero so that, we kill Uba Bear. Frostinger hopefully will boost Wart. Good. Uba's dead. Wart will hit hopefully at least once into Bumbo. 2 hits into Bumbo is great because I'm absolutely terrified right now. And he dies on this turn. So, we will just take home this little double. Bumbo dies. Nice. And we are pretty poor right now, which is not great. So, now we have 2 choices. This Shade Sculptor duplicates any card you have, or Charm Machine, any charm, a random charm. And then the Woolly Snail is a shop where you can buy a crown, which allows you to play extra cards before your first turn. You can buy random charms, and you can also buy cards. So you can pretty much buy everything here. So let's see what treasure we get first before we pick our path. Ooh, Spore Pack. I mean, like, Spice Stones isn't great here, because it's aimless, A, and B, I don't have any spice. Totem of the Goat is alright, but my board is looking a little full at this point. I think I'm going to take Spore Pack. And is there anything I really want to duplicate? Not really. I think I'd rather look at a random charm. I don't really have any desire to duplicate Spore Pack. None of these guys are great, but because we don't have much snow synergy. But we'll take Wallop because she has the most HP, and I think we'll have Lupa sit out for a sec. Now we'll look at our random charm. And we get the Pengu charm, which objectively one of the worst cards or charms in the game. When your unit is snowed, it gains equal attack, and you don't want to use your snow cards on your units. You want to use them on the enemies, so not great. But we want to take a crown. We always prioritize crowns. And I think I would like to either pick up the snow globe or the nutshell cake. Because this gives you +7 HP essentially. And then this gives you 4 plays of snow. I think I almost never end up actually playing it all 4 times. Alternatively, we could gamble on a charm, but it's kind of expensive. So I think I want to take the snow globe. Another thing to look for when you're building your deck is you want snow cards because snow cards freeze units and having more time is always good. I think I will take we're going to Bamboozle. I think I'll take Wart turn 1 to start getting his time counting down. And we'll run it. So Bamboozle, his thing is he hits all enemies. This Winter Worm with the Frost Hand and the Sun Charm's a little gross. I don't really like that. Alright, we got Spike turn 1. So that means that Snowbow is dead on board, essentially. We are going to Spore Pack the bottom row, build up our poison, where it goes twice. Once into each is good. I like that. Snowbow dies. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna send Wart again, because why not? It's always good if we can phase Bamboozle before he hits 2, because then we don't have to recall our Clunker unit. And then oh, that's scary. Okay, we're gonna take an extra turn to freeze Boozle. This, Spike takes out this Snowbow. I don't want to get Wallop out right now because I don't want Snowbow to chance to hit her. But we'll take her out now, I think, yeah. Wart swings twice, hopefully once into Snoof, perfect. And then, you don't quite die, but you're close. No, wait, you do die. Never mind. I'm stupid. Alright, I don't like this. Not a fan of this at all. Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to take my next turn. Because this is looking a little scary. If I am able to freeze Bam on my next turn, I should be able to take home a triple. I'm not sure if Bam dies. But yeah, we'll see. If Snowbow, good hit. Great hits. There's our triple. And then we just freeze you again, and you're dead. Too bad. I am glad we took Wallop. Okay, so, explaining this. So in every Wildfrost run, there's 3, like, big bad bosses, and Bamboozle's the first one. I want to say it's, like, every 3 fights, because there were 2 before. I'm not sure if it's the same, but you get to take 2 rewards from a pool of charms. good bells that help you, and on the first one you get a crown. So I'm going to take the crown for sure, because more crowns equals more cards before turn 1. And so we have the Noomlin Bell, which adds Noomlin to random cards, increases Charm and Companion limit by 1, draw a card each turn while the redraw bell is charged, and then we have the Scorchberry Charm, which is another attack increase, and then Greed Charm. I think I will be taking Greed Charm because Greed Charm is good scaling, and then we get a Gunk Fruit because of our Gunk Fruit Bell after each of the boss battles that I just talked about, which does 1 damage and is destroyed when you use it. So this pathing really sucks because we have to go to the Gnome Traveler, which is a guy who shows you 3 cards, except 2 of them you have to take a junk for. So there's a possibility that I'm going to be forced to take a junk card for my Illumin base, which really sucks. Also means we miss a crown because we can't go to this shop. And this is a great path, too. We got Cave into Charm into shop, but we need to go to the glowing nodes to face the actual final boss, so we are forced to go this way. But maybe we'll get a better traveler than Wallop, which could be nice. Robos, Bomb Bomb, and Shelly. So you can see all their effects. Bomb Bomb got nerfed a little by the weakness charm. She has -1 attack. She's usually at 7. Yeah. Honestly, this is a hard choice. Let me think about it. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back from my long contemplation. And I think I am going to pick Ribos. The reason why I don't want to take Bomb Bomb is because she does deal damage to everyone in the row, and we have kind of a lot of stuff on the board right now. Shelly is very low in HP, even though her effect is really good, and we'll both have ward. I'm a little worried about her just dying, so let's take this guy. And I'm going to take you over Wallop, because we don't have very much snow synergy. Alright, at least our goop isn't junked. Although, Skullmist tea, but I mean, I don't really have anything good to Skullmist tea, so Mimic's fine, but I don't want to take the junk for it. Do I? Do I want to take the junk for it? Actually, I changed my mind, actually. I want Mimic, especially with Wart and Mobile Campfire. That's a lot of damage on the table. Ow. I was like, I'm gonna be so pissed if I open this next treasure and there's a Mimic. So this is another one of the cursed charms, the Squid Charm. When a card is inked, its card text is deleted for the amount of turns inked. So when you put this on the board, it'll have 4 turns of just silence nothing. Should I take another Mimic? No, I think I'm gonna take Shrewmine. And I think I do have another crown to play. So I am going to get turn 1 Roibos out. And I think I'm gonna greed out my Greed Charm. A rule of thumb with your charms when you're playing this game is you want to save them as long as possible to figure out what more of your deck is going to be by the end of the run. So I think I am strong enough to beat this fight without playing my Greed Charm. I don't want to talk about this. So I'm going to save it for later, since I'm not sure if I want to put it on my Mimic or my Wart. So basically, these guys just all have shell, and they build shell. Lots of shell. Alright. Do this. And then we're gonna freeze this Shell Witch, so Wart can go crazy. Buck wild, even. Also, our hero kind of sucks in this fight, because most of these guys are gonna be at full health since they have Shell. Fine hits. That's whatever. Oh, you guys kill the top Shell Witch? You have a chance to wipe the bottom row, Wart. Come on. Okay, never mind. Too much to ask of him. And now you have the Teeth Charm, which sucks to hit into, but it is what it is. We'll put Spike down for the Shell Witch. Kind of upset I haven't drawn my mobile campfire yet. So I think I'm actually going to redraw because I don't want to play Scrappy Sword, Scrappy Sword, Scrappy Sword. That sucks as a hand. Do I want to freeze you is the question? Because, no, I don't want to freeze you. Hopefully Wart doesn't hit into this Shell Witch. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the show. Ah! Okay, whatever. Shrew Mine into you. You guys are both gonna go on the bottom row because I don't want to deal with that. We'll get our mobile campfire out. You're dead. Please, please don't go behind you. Okay, good. You're frozen. We go down. I kind of wish I had taken that second Mimic now. Low-key. We go down. We freeze the Shell Witch. Or it hits twice. It's alright hits. Bolgo is doing a 5. I want him to do this 5 into my boy Roibos. Put some more poison up here. Okay. Down. Okay. I mean, if I sword you, you die. Wart does have to take this, but that's okay. Oh, I'm dying because, well, I keep forgetting about fucking Shell. Okay, you're doing 9, and 9 is less than 10, as I recall. Yeah. You're gonna go swing into Bulgo. Or, actually, Woodhead tank set. There we go. You're doing 7, and 7 is less than 10, so we're gonna take that. Freeze this Conquer. So, yeah. As you're probably noticing, my units are getting pretty low during these fights. Just not the greatest thing. Let's freeze Bulgo. And then I need a way, I want to figure out a way to get my hero to kill this Conquer. I don't know if that's possible. So you're doing 2, 4, plus 4, you're doing 8. Yeah, you're gonna be dead. Yeah, this should work for a triple. Yeah. There we, one off. God damn it. There you go. He's dead. As I was saying before I interrupted myself, you can see that I'm on pretty low HP at the end of these fights, so I want to look for a defensive scaling card. So something that increases my HP or my shell. None of these. I don't want to increase my turn timer. I don't think. I think we will take the Struminator, though. And then we are definitely going to go bottom path. I don't want to look at any more units. Okay, so we got Peppernut Charm, replaces shell effects with spice. I don't think I even have any shell cards, so useless. Extra Shroom, and Balance Charm. So if we balance charm, greed charm, wart, he does a bunch of damage. But I mean, with the mobile campfire, do already have the mobile campfire. So is it really worth bringing his health down by 3 when we're already so low on health already? And I'm going to say no, it's not. Is it worth bringing his poison up by 1? Either his or the spore pack. I'm not sure, but I am going to take it. And we are playing Bone Cats, which is everyone's least favorite fight. Oh, great. Thank God. Whew. Great Pinkberry pickup. Okay. I am going to play my Greed Charm, and I am going to play it on Wart instead of my Mimic. I don't think I can win this fight without Wart or without my Greed Charm, if I'm being honest, especially because of how much teeth there is and how low my health is, so. And we got a bad spawn too. And we got Marrow with a Lumen Charm. Yeah. Boost effects by 1. So normally all these guys have 2 teeth. Now they have 3. Yay. Alright, hopefully I will... Didn't draw my... I am... freezing you. Go up to 1. You're doing 8. I don't know if this kills. Doesn't kill you. Oh! Greed! God bless! Okay. 2 into Roibos, fine. Do we kill Marrow? I don't know. I hope we do. 1 off. Like usual. That's okay. Paw with a block charm. Man! Okay. Well. There goes Spike. Okay. This is terrifying. Well, we'll see who Wart hits. Please don't double hit the Paw. 1 hit into the Paw. I'm fine with that. Totally, didn't register this hit, but that's fine. I don't mind it. I want you away. I don't want to hit this Paw, but I don't really have a choice. So, yeah. And then we are going to be aimless again because another Smog is coming in. Unfortunately, can't hit into the bottom row, like, at all, because you could just die. So, we also have to freeze Mawjaw, because you could also die. Okay. I mean, great hits, TBH. I want you to die. Put the Shroominator in for a Wart. Okay. No, we'll kill you, so Hero doesn't take any teeth and does 6 into Mr. Pawpaw. Oh, you're just dead. Hahaha, I didn't even collect that. That's fine with me. Nice little double kill. Great Charm on Wart was a great decision. Okay, so we could go to the Muncher now, because we do definitely want to get rid of this junk. But I feel like I would rather look at another treasure and another cave. More money is good for greed. You got increased spice. You got Grabber, which lets you move guys around, and it's Noomlin, so you can play it for free. And you got the Sunlight Drum, which has another curse charm, the red charm, so that it has Consume. Normally, this does not have Consume. The question is, do I even want any of these? Maybe Grabber, because it's free. We do kind of have a lot of garbage. I think I'm going to skip this pick. It's totally okay to skip card picks when you're not feeling them. Don't feel pressured to pick a card at every single treasure chest. Okay, so we have our second piece. We have the Lumen Goop, now we have the base. They combine. We get our Lumen base. And so what that does is it applies 1 Lumen, which you saw doubles target's effects, which is the yellow number. So Lumen base, that would make that 8, it would make that 4, 8, etc., etc. Yeah, doubles the yellow number, basically. We'll take the crown, we'll take a charm, and then I want to take one of these two. Absolutely, 100%. No charm. Oh, you know what? That kind of sucks because my boy is already aimless. Put on the Mimic, though. That might be good. And then, do I want my Shell Shield or my Berry Blade? I do already have Pink Berry Juice. I think I want a Berry Blade. And I also think I want another charm, even though that sets my greed low. Okay. I shouldn't have bought that charm, but I like gambling. Alright. We are going to Gnome Mr. Mimic. Can we Gnome yank him? That'd be so funny. We can. I don't know if I want to. I don't think I want to. The only thing we're missing is a big snow. Actually, that's the biggest thing we're missing, but we're going to crown our Lumen base so that we can double Ward's Poison from 2 to 4. Still not sure if I want this on him. And then we go into Truffle. That's a scary looking Strudels. Truffle's gimmick is he splits every time he loses 10 HP, and you make a fuck ton of money off him. Good gimmick. Okay, oh, we do gotta freeze. Okay, I was gonna be like, no freeze? No freeze on Truffle kinda sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, you know what? You're actually gonna go up to kill the Strudels because I hate him. And Shroominator's gonna come on in. Blast through him. Oh ho! Oh my goodness. He's super dead. Alright. 4 into you two. Hit the Shroom Gobbler. Where it goes up to 1. Shroom Gobbler is doing a 3, which I am okay with taking on Roybos because I can kill the Puffball, which is very scary. Hopefully we kill Mr. Strudels. We are gonna get our 4 poison out. Please hit Mr. Truffle more. We'll get Mr. Spike down. 4 and a 4. I am legitimately scared in this fight because I do not have much freeze. He splits again. Oh, you split because of the poison. Okay, why don't we put down Mobile Campfire and fuck a wee ball? See what we do. Get a nice triple. Except this guy's terrifying. Alright, we're gonna freeze the back Truffle and we're gonna tank the front Truffle on Spike. And we'll have our guys go down before Mr. Pop Shroom attacks. Literally, kind of don't know what I'm gonna... Okay, good. I don't need to worry about it. And then we will just get some juice on Spike. I don't like the situation I'm in right now at all. Taking an 8 on the bottom. Except we can make that only a 4. Mobile campfire still has to die. But I think that's okay. I think this is okay. Mobile campfire dies. But so do the truffles. Yeah, not terrible. I was a little scared there, but there were a lot of guys coming at me. And see, that's our second boss fight, so now I get another one of these. However, there is no crown in this one. There's never a crown in this one. Smackback wart. Smackback wart. It's looking pretty yummy. And remember, I didn't take the companion bell, so we are locked out at 3 charms. Now, do we want Charge Bell or Bell the Bell? They're both good picks. I'm pretty 50-50 split. I think I'll take Bell the Bell. Can we get a second gunk fruit from that? If we're lucky, we get a muncher, but we're not, so we don't. I'm gonna take the cave because I want more money for my greed charm. Yeah. Okay. I think I am okay with putting Smack back on Wart. And wait, are there any crowns? I only have 2 crowns, right? Yeah. Because, it made me miss the crown. Pressed about that one. So, new effect here, Haze. When attacking, hit a random ally instead. So you do not want to let these guys hit your units that have attack stats. Because then they will start attacking your own side, and that is not good. So we let Spike take the burster hits. Because he has no attack stat. So therefore it doesn't matter. Wart's gonna go on this turn. We will Gunfruit the crab, get it out of our hand. I think these guys both just die. Well, I mean, not if I hit like that. What the fuck? Not a big deal. We will get our Mr. Shermanator down. Alright. You would be doing an 8, but you're not actually. And then, I'll move you down. Get a block off Mr. Crab. And hopefully Ward hits the crawler. Okay, good. No, this isn't, this, ooh, ew. What the hell? Man, what the hell? Okay. Honestly, Spike can take the 5. It's whatever. We can heal him with a berry blade. And then I am going to hit you with this 4-pack. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Really not a fan at all. But I think it's frozen, so it's not much of a worry. Then Wart is gonna hit whoever Wart's gonna hit. Hopefully Numbskull. I like that. I like that too. Okay, these guys both die. I want my campfire. You're doing 4. Saw Spike. Alright, Hero is gonna tank the 6 for sure, unless I get a Berry Blade in this hand, which I do not. Spike takes Burster. Hero takes Numbskull. We unfortunately do not get our mobile campfire buff because of this. It is what it is. And I want to redraw because I don't like this hand. Good Berry Blade. Numbskull is going to take a lot of hits and a lot of poison. We will... I mean, I guess just kill the Crawler and hope neither that block doesn't... second block doesn't hit Numbskull. Yeah. Nice double kill. We are up to over $350, which means we are getting +7 from greed, because you get $1 for each 50. I'm very happy a Muncher is on my path, because I want to get rid of this junk, and I think I want to get rid of a Scrappy Sword as well. The reason I like to usually get rid of Scrappy Swords over Gunk Fruits is because Scrappy Swords can continue to clog up your deck, but Gunk Fruits are just a one-time play. We'll take the crown for sure. We will look at a few charms. I don't even know what I'm looking for, honestly. Goat Charm's good. Let's look at one more charm. And see if it's good. Pomegranate. Okay. One more. We're only getting +2, right? Sunglass charm. Ooh. Sunglass charm wart, methinks. Well, okay. Oh, I wish I had put the greed on you, because then I could get greed, and then I could get barrage, and then, and I put the aimless on you, so this is so sad. Honestly, I am devastated that I can't play this charm. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Alright, I'm gonna hold out on the Sunglass charm one more fight. Mobile Campfire down turn 1, I think. Yeah, I think we'll greed out a little bit more. I'm gonna put my Yank Charm on Scrappy Sword, so we can yank people from the back to the front. Well, we definitely can't put Barrage Charm on the Mimic, so I guess he can have Shroom Charm. Yeah. And let's run it. So, Spike Wall turn 1 is kind of annoying. And this is the final boss. This is the end of the run if you have not unlocked 10 bells yet. And whenever he loses HP, he adds its equal attack to himself and his allies. So, what you want to do is you want to take out all the other units and then get a 1v1 against Frost Guardian. What I'm wondering is, do I want a Lumen Base Wart or do I want a Lumen Base Mobile Campfire? And I think I'm going to base Mobile Campfire. We're going to be getting grinked pretty hard. Oh shit, wait, we need a freeze. We need a freeze ASAP for this big feat. Mr. Feet. So, I think we play it like this. Because I do not want these guys to hit into you. But if I go here, that means I need to freeze the Spike Wall, which means I need to take the 5. Luckily, Spike's at 6, Hero's at 10. We can take the 5. So we will wipe out the top row. I think, honestly, we might end up hitting into the Frost Guardian. Yeah. And he's doing 8. Oh god. Oh god, he's already attacking. Okay, whatever. We're already going for it. Let's fucking go for it. Spike has to die. Oh, yeah, he's just done. Then we phase him. This is the second phase. And he changes his text. So now when you kill a guy, he loses half his health. This really sucks. I'm going to Spore Packet. And then a redraw. I am thinking we are going to let our hero take the 3. We do draw Shroom Mine, which is just what I wanted to draw. Uba. Alright. Might get Uba Bared on this turn. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Heal our hero back up. Wart takes 4. Good. Our Mimic gets Uba Bared, which is, I mean, not ideal, but Wart just kills. And I low-key forgot about Wart's Snackback. But then in this last bell, we get to choose strictly from 2 bells. Sunbell of Strength. This is whatever. It does give me some more Berry Blade damage, which is nice. This doesn't matter for the final fight. This is nice. I don't think I even have a single consume card. Some Gunk Fruits. I do not, and I do not want to play them again. So we'll go Strength, and we will go Hand Draw. And this is what we got. We gotta make do with what we got. We gotta equip our last few charms before the very last battle, Heart of the Storm. So I will think about that for a sec. I'll be right back again. Alright, I'm back. So, the thing about the true final boss is that they hit hard and they hit fast, and you have to survive those hits. So, we, I think, are going to slam the Sunglass Charm on Wart. And then we have our crowns on these 2 guys. I'm going to take one off of Mobile Campfire, and I'm going to put one on Storm Globe so I can freeze out one of the enemies. I'm going to Lumen Vase it. And yeah, our win condition is not letting Ward die, essentially, which is going to be hard. But hopefully, because we don't have very many consume cards, well, you'll see in a second. So, gimmick of this fight is Frost Jailer has unmovable, so you can't move your guys around in the rows. Frost Junker, when a card is destroyed, gain 1. There's 2 scalers in this fight, and basically to win the fight, you have to kill the 2 scalers. You got the Frost Junker and the Frost Crusher are your 2 scariest guys. This guy gains 2 every time he attacks. This Frost Bomber is also scary because he's doing a 5 damage hit, and the Muncher eats your cards. So, our first action is going to be to freeze out the Crusher. We're going to put Wart here. And, oh, wait a minute. I didn't even think about the fact that he can't smack back. Hold on. Let's see if the charm is applied. Yeah, okay. And we can't add HP either because he's fragile. That was stupid of me. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. I should have taken Shell Shield. I always forget about the fragile, so I'm honestly thinking we might be cooked. But I think it is best to take out the top row first. Because you get rid of unmovable, and you get rid of this guy. Do we want to double the poison these guys are attacking, or do we want to add attack? I think we want to add attack. Then we are going to freeze Mr. Junker. Maybe kill him, maybe not, probably not. I'm not going to be hopeful. Oh, he's dead. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Then we're going to have Wart go again. Just keep doing damage up here. Lancer is almost dead. Wart is going to go again next turn. Okay, I think we might be okay then. I didn't realize. I forgot how good the Greed Charm was. It's interesting that this Skunk Fruit's 3 and this one's 1. You know what it is? It's because after the OG final boss, we picked up a new Gunk Fruit. The bell only gives it to old Gunk Fruit. It's okay. We are going to, I guess, just play a Gunk Fruit. Play our 3 damage Gunk Fruit. Lancer's dead. Frost Jailer is about to die. Muncher destroys a gunk fruit. Hero goes to 1, which is very scary. But you're dead. And we can move around. We will put down Spike. Knock these guys down. Muncher's dead. And then I would really like to draw a Berry Blade to heal my hero. Otherwise, we are going to have to lose a Clunker. Good. So Berry Blade, the Bomber, you're at 7. And then Spike in front just in case. I'm also going to Pink Berry Juice just in case. Always better to be safe than sorry. And hopefully we kill the Bomber this turn. Yeah. And I think we pretty much won from here. Let's put down the Shroominator. We should draw another Snow. Either Snow Stick or our Storm Globe. Yeah. Freeze them, and we are out of here. There we go. I was a little scared we weren't going to win that, to be honest, but we were just able to attack hard and fast, and when you got a guy going on a 2-turn timer with a 2-hitting Mimic behind and Demonize, it's pretty powerful. So there we are, episode 1 of Wildfrost 101. This was Snowdwellers for Dummies. Applied a lot of shroom this run, dealt a lot of damage. Good stuff right there. Oh, one more thing. When you beat a run on 10 or more bells, so you beat the 2 final boss with a card, that card gets a gold border. So in this case, all the other cards I had used that had a gold border already run a run with, but Wart and Sport Pack I've not. So now that I've run oh my god, won a run with them, they're gold bordered, which is pretty cool. And you can look at all your gold borders here. You can see the guys with the gold I've won with, the guys that aren't, I have not, or won a 10 bell run with. It's the same with all the cards and clunkers too. You can see which ones have which borders. And then if you haven't picked a card too, it'll be like this. So you have to actually pick the card for it to show up. You can't just see it. So yeah, a few more tricks and tips. But I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and I hope it was helpful for any newcomers to Wildfrost. Let me know if you're a newcomer and were able to understand, or if there's any knowledge gaps that I should have mentioned, because, I mean, I'm making this as kind of a Wildfrost nerd, so I may have a lot of assumptions that other people don't, but I'm really trying to kind of break it apart. And yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.